At this time, I would like to welcome our mayor, Mayor Andre Pierre, to tell us a little bit more about Miss Victor.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. You can continue to applause, not for me, but for the great city of North Miami. Come on, let's give it up for your city. Good morning. Thank you again for joining us on this special occasion. Let me recognize our elected officials and the special guests that are here with us. To begin with, let me start with the star, Miss Desiline Victor. And thank you so much for being here with us. Again, adopted son, her son. Thank you so much for being here with us, young men. And our elected official, the Vice Mayor for the great city of North Miami, Vice Mayor Maria Lansterian. Thank you. Okay. Councilman representing District 3, Mr. Jean-Rodrigue Marcellus, thank you. District 3. And Councilman Glenn, who may not know.
District 3, might not be around too long.
You on District 2, Councilman Glenn, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thanks for remembering.
And our state representative who got us some money from the last legislative session. Let's give her a round of applause. State Representative Daphne Campbell, thank you so much for getting us this additional dollars for our water plant, and our progressive, aggressive leader of this great city of North Miami. By far, you put him against any other city manager in the country, he'll outperform all of them. And this is our great city manager, Mr. Stephen Johnson. Thank you so much for being here with us. You have no idea. It's not just by accident that the city was recognized as one of the 10 best cities in the United States of America. It's not by accident that the city was recognized one of the best museums in the country. It's not by accident that the city was recognized as a playful city for young families to move in the city of North Miami. And it's also not by accident that 4 years ago when I was elected, that North Miami Senior High School was an F school, and today it's a B school. Yes, okay? Yes. And all that happened. It's not just by accident. And Mr. City Manager, I want to say thank you to all of your staff. You know, your CRA coordinator, Mr. Leslie Prida, Mr. Pierre, the Chief of Police and the entire police department, your library director, Parks and Recreation, finance director, along with your personal director. Thank you so much for all the hard work that you have put into this city. And it takes work to get to do what we do in the great city of North Miami. Representing State Senator Oscar Brennan, Katia St. Fleur, thank you so much for being here with us. And representing the Florida New Majority, Danielo Baladares, thank you so much for being here with us, sir. Okay, and we're going to continue on with the program. We have former City Councilman Jack Despinos. Thank you so much for being here with us. And of course, you know, the city is in capable hand when it comes to the legal issues. We have a city attorney that takes no prisoner, and she has been able to keep the city out of trouble when lawyers that never, you know, couldn't pass the Florida bar trying to sue the city of North Miami. She's the first one that went to court and went this lawsuit for us. And Ms. Regine Modestin, thank you so much for protecting the great city of North Miami. So today, you know, when I think of my Desiline Victor, you know, strength comes to mind. And as you know, she stood here in this library back in October on the first day of early voting, and with pride and determination to cast her vote. At 102 years old, she was not discouraged by the long lines that a lot of our young folks was not able to wait online for that long. She remained focused, and she wanted to have a right to vote. After finally being noticed by election workers, She was told to come back later that day so we could make sure that she has accommodation available to her. She returned to vote, not knowing the impact that she would have in this election and the attention that it would bring, the importance of her voting. Her action made a national statement emphasizing the significance of our fundamental right to vote in this great nation. So as all of you know, I am moved by Victor's remarkable strength at her golden age of 102 and her commitment to civic involvement and engagement. She served as an example to all of us that we must take an active role in selecting our representation as it affects our lives and that the lives of our children. So today, we dedicate this side of the library, the Desiline Victor voting ring, as a symbol of her determination and appreciation of the American right to vote. As I continue to say, this is the greatest country in the world. There is no other countries can really compare to this country. So also would like to recognize the Haitian woman of Miami, Marlene Bastien. Thank you so much for being here with us. She has been part of the team, fighting and making sure that women has the right to vote, making sure that the American dream has been fulfilled by all of us. And also the Executive Director for the North Miami Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Ron Wilson. Thank you so much for being here with us. So now I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Palm Solomon to continue on with our dedication. Thank you so much for having me.
Daphne Campbell, please join us. Katya Sampler, on behalf of Senator Breeden, please join us for the ribbon cutting as well. And Marlene Bastien for FOM, and Daniela from Florida New Majority, please join us.
1, 2, 3.
Yay! Right.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2.
To begin with, this represents strength, this represents dedication, this represents voting rights. If you go back into the history of this country, there were a time that, black people weren't allowed to vote. Even when the right to vote were finally given, but there were so many other barriers that were put into place to prevent black people from voting. Well, to see that at her golden age, at 102 years old, she realized that the right to vote, it's a fundamental right, and her engagement to make sure that she actually cast that vote. To me, that is strength. To me, that is determination. And to me and the people of this great city of North Miami, this is truly representation of who we are. As you know, the city of North Miami, like a lot of people say, the city is changing, the city is moving forward, and having Ms. Victor to dedicate a section of the library, the voting section of the library, in her honor, this is something that we will remember for the rest of our lives.
It is an honor this morning to actually celebrate life of a woman, a great woman, Desiline Victor. As you can see that we just named the ring of the library after her, for the support and dedication that she actually poured out, not just to the city of North Miami, but to show that how important it is for a woman to actually go out and support the right candidates. Right now we are in election in North Miami. We would encourage not only just the younger generation, but also the older generation, to make sure that you guys go out there and support the right candidates. And today, again, the city of North Miami find in their heart that it is very extremely important to dedicate this wing to Desiline Victor, to make sure that people actually remember her. A 102 years old woman take the time out to come and to support not just President Obama, but everyone that actually supported, knowing that President Obama was the best candidate for the United States of America.
When Biscayne Landing first came before the city about 10 years ago, we asked for $10 million for a new library, which we never got. The second time around, I'm the only one who asked for money for Biscayne Landing for a second try at it, and we got $17.5 million. And out of that, we spent, and we're going to spend, $1 million to improve the library. And on top of that, I've been to Tallahassee with the city manager, and we're going to get another $500,000 from the state of Florida to improve the library. That will make a big difference. The library will have more computers. Hopefully we'll get some computers from Microsoft, and more students will be able to do their homework here. And this wing of the library is very important to us because it's our early voting this year and all the future years we know of. And it's important that we all go to early voting. It's 14 days this year. It won't finish until till the end of this week. Actually, Sunday's the last day. And then, of course, we have an election on Tuesday, May 14th. Please show up and vote. It's very important that we all are involved in the politics. Even though you might not be involved in politics in North Miami, politics is involved with you because we run the city.
And one thing I can tell you, when there is unity, we can do anything. And today, it's a great pleasure to see a wing of the library, the voting wing, designated to Desiline Victor. It's not an easy thing to accomplish, but whenever we can accomplish something like that, we feel great as a community. That's what we say. There is what we call symbolism. When we in power, we have to show the rest of the world or the rest of the people that we represent, that we make sure they are well represented. By putting this wing on her name, that tells us we, the Haitian community, we in power, we show it. For me, I think it's the greatest thing that we can do. And in other words, to show your strength of power, you have to get the same. This is the way to represent your people. Desiline Victor, will stay for life. Whenever somebody swing by, we all may go, but this thing will remain. And that's the only way this community will remember who in power, who in charge. And please, make no mistake about it. We need this kind of government that can represent the people, and unity and harmony, we can accomplish great things.
As you know, President Obama recognized Ms. Desiline Victor for her efforts to be resilient in voting, and this was the place that her initiative took place. She was determined that she was going to vote. She was determined that she was going to take advantage of the right that was extended, that people lost their lives for, in order for us to have an opportunity to vote. At 102 years old, this should clearly send the message to every young adult how important it is to stand in line, no matter how difficult voting laws may get in the future. We do expect them to get worse. Laws that will prohibit people from having the right to vote. But no matter how those laws come about, we must be forward. We must press the issue that we will extend the right to vote. And Ms. Desiline Victor, at 102 years old, clearly sent a message that sounded all the way to the White House how important it is that to stand in line and take that initiative to vote at 102 years old. There are a lot of young people out there that do a lot of things. They do things that they want to do when they really want to do, except Ms. Desiline Victor has sent the message what's important to do, no matter how old you are, how tired you are, how restless you may be. Get out, stand in line, take the initiative, exercise your right to vote. And I hope that every young person in every election, whether it's local, state, or federal, will be resilient to stand in line to let your vote be cast, to let what you want and how you want to see government run cast that vote. So we congratulate Ms. Victor. It's an honor to have met her. It's an honor that we're able to dedicate this wing here in the great city of North Miami today.